jump into the lecture. So we actually, last week, we tried to understand how, what do we mean by marketing and the market orientation of an organization and so on, right? We spent a lot of time sort of understanding some of the principles, how it all fits, differences of sales and marketing, and the marketing mix, the 4 Ps, and how it evolved into 7 Ps, and so on, right? So towards the latter part, we came to the marketing research process or market research process. When I say or, you know that market research and marketing research has slightly different definitions. When we talked about that last week. So what we need to do now quickly is to sort of finish that part about market research. And then today we will spend time on trying to understand the strategic management process, which is essentially, it's the same process that we are applying to strategic marketing, right? But in a more marketing orientation, right? So the things that we teach at strategic management class, some of it is the same because they are the fundamentals. But the difference is we're trying to sort of understand them from a very marketing point of view, right? So that's what we're going to do mainly today. But let's finish what we started last week. So we came to market research, and we said that we have different types of market research, the way in which we actually gather data and how we do the analysis. We said if we're doing it by ourselves and gathering first-hand information through surveys and focus groups and interviews, then we call it primary market research. If we're looking at data and information that has been gathered by somebody else through their own research at whatever level, then we call it secondary research. So if you go to your country's statistics and census department, or population census department, or whatever department that gathers information about your country in terms of economy, in terms of population, in terms of health, in terms of education, all kinds of criteria, you'll have a sort of a census department. There you will find a lot of data that have been gathered by that department, right? Population information, statistics, demographics, age, education levels, income levels, whatever. So if you're using that data, then if you're accessing that data, then that is secondary research. And if you are if you're reading research papers or research reports done by other agencies, industry organizations, various research organizations which have been published and available, then again that is secondary research. Basically, we do a lot of research online now, and in your assignment, one of the risks that because in your assignment there's a part where you have to talk about the risks affiliated with the marketing plan and the implementation of that marketing plan. So there are, we'll talk about risks tomorrow, but one of the risks we can talk right now is involves in terms of the market research process, both primary and secondary types of research have their own risks. For example, if you take secondary research, we might not be getting first-hand information, up-to-date information, and that information not be true. So there are various implications of using secondary data. So a possible mitigation of that risk is that you combine both primary and secondary research techniques and try to sort of verify the secondary research findings that you're using, right? So, and both these type of research can be either qualitative or quantitative.